At some point, you may need to take the fill solenoid apart because the repair kit needs to be replaced because it's been damaged, or the most common reason would be something gets stuck inside the diaphragm and it needs to be taken apart and cleaned. I'm going to demonstrate how to take this valve apart. And the first thing that needs to be done is the retaining clip needs to be taken off of the coil. And then when the coil comes off, notice that there's a washer underneath here. This washer is very important that it goes back on again, because we don't want the coil to be able to move up and down on top of this post. The valve is held together with Torx screws. This is an ASCO valve. Notice that on the valve it denotes in, so that you know that water is coming in this way and going out the other way. I'm going to remove the bonnet, and then we can see the diaphragm and piston inside and the spring. And I have full access to the body of the valve and the O-ring, which rarely needs to be replaced, but it does come out, and it does come in the accessory kit. And you can either clean the unit out. Usually what I do if I have a problem with something getting stuck in the valve is I would put the valve back together without the diaphragm inside, put 2 screws back in it like so, and then turn the water on, and that will allow the valve to flush itself out and anything else that might be stuck in the line. It's an easy way to flush out an ASCO valve. And then take it back apart again. Put the diaphragm assembly back in. On this particular one, notice that there is a bleed on this, and it goes to the inside, meaning where it says in. Put the bonnet back on. Make sure you put the spring in. Put the bonnet back on, and put the Torx screws back in place. When you're tightening these screws down, just get them tight, and then just give them just another eighth to quarter turn. It's solid rubber underneath this, so it doesn't have to be crazy tight, and if you over tighten it, you'll stretch the rubber. Put the lock washer or the spacer underneath. Put the coil back in place. Put your retaining ring back on. and then replace the valve, and you're good to go.